What's up, girls? I just read Flesh by David Szalay. It is the 2025 Booker Award winner. A buddy of mine recommended it to me. It was amazing. I read it in a couple days. The first thing that occurred to me is that I've been reading a lot more contemporary novels written by women, and I kind of have associated minimal prose and a lot of psychological interiority with kind of this, I guess with female writing, and it seems to just be more of kind of a modern trend that kind of occurred to me after reading this book. But for some reason I had kind of imagined it was Joan Didion kind of lineage that a lot of female writers were writing in. But no, this book is also written with minimal prose. It's incredibly compelling, it's very gripping. It almost reminded me a little bit of The Goldfinch. Maybe a little more realistic, a little bit darker, and it spans kind of the course of the protagonist, Ishtan's entire life, rather than say 14 years in The Goldfinch. The author does this thing, it reminded me of being in film school, in my intro to screenwriting course, and my teacher was obsessed with something called plans and payoffs, Basically that, you put some writing on a bench or something, and then later the writing's discovered and whatever. Basically it rewards the audience for paying attention and then incentivizes them to pay attention, which creates this great positive feedback loop. What this author does is he kind of has the protagonist lose control early on in the book, in a very true to life way, and then I feel like he's constantly being put in positions where he could lose control again, and it really made me a nervous wreck. Not all of them come to fruition, but it's hard to kind of then tell which plant will become a payoff. I really, really loved it. Couldn't recommend it enough. I didn't realize it was such a popular book, I guess, because a friend of mine just recommended it to me. But when I searched the book in TikTok just now, before I made this video, the top result is the author getting interviewed by Dua Lipa, and then the second result was Stormzy, the British rapper, doing a dramatic reading of one of the scenes. So I was like, wow, this is obviously a huge book, which is pretty cool. It's definitely deserving of that. But yeah, also kind of bleak. I feel like bleak is the trend I'm seeing in a lot of literature these days. Maybe it's just that it feels more true to life, or this book felt hyper real. So it was almost it was very cool and almost kind of disturbing at the same time, that I was this person's life, though it's fictional, has probably literally been lived before, which is just crazy to me. But anyway, yeah, check out Flesh, David Szalay. Thanks for watching.